Powerful words. So I just want to give everyone an overview of what we're going to do today.
Can I have 2 seconds?
No.
Keep it going. Yes. So what we're going to do today, the schedule as planned, is that we're going to start as soon as I'm done here. We're going to take over the street, march down Pacific. We're going to continue down Pacific slowly. We don't want to lose anyone. We want to stay together as a pack. So make sure you're with someone, you have a friend or a buddy, and make sure you're all staying together in a group. We're going to continue up Pacific Avenue until we get to the corner of Cooper and Pacific, or O'Neill's, if everyone knows where that is, where we're going to have a die-in. So we're going to be there, and we're going to have people die. If you'd like to be part of the die-in, feel free. We're going to have chalk and do body outlines, as well as listen to other people speak and address the crowd. Then we're going to continue the march down Pacific to the corner of SoCal, where New Leaf and Forever 21 is. We're going to stop there and listen to a few more speeches, and then we're going to continue over the SoCal Bridge, over to Ocean Street, and then down to the Resource Center for Nonviolence, which is located at 612 Ocean, if you just want to meet us there. So, again, just like Irene and Simba said, nonviolence, peace, understanding, from the bottom of your hearts and your stomachs and guts, scream out to the crowds. Try to keep it as respectful as possible. Express how you feel, and let them know how we want things to change. I'm going to end with a speech from Charlie Chaplin's first speaking film in the early 1940s, if anyone's aware from it. But it goes a little something like this. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white, yellow, red, brown. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there is room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls. It's barricaded the world with hate. It's goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery gives us abundance and makes us feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in humans, cries out for the universal solidarity and the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching all of you throughout the town. Despairing people, men, women, and children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators will die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die and people die, liberty will never perish. People, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who will despise you and enslave you, who regiment your lives and tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural people, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are people. You have a love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate. Only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. People don't fight for slavery. Fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke, it's written, the kingdom of God is within man. No one man, nor group of people, but in all people. In you, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then, in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world that will give people a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill their promises. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed and hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead us to all people's happiness. People, in the name of democracy, let us unite. So with that, with all of the kindness and love that's in all of your hearts that I know is there because you're here today, spending your Saturday standing at a clock tower and talking about how angry you are, vote for Pedro. Let's go and continue the march down Pacific. Remember to stay close together. Walk slowly. It's not a race. We're not trying to beat anyone to the end. And we really want to make our voices as heard and as seen as possible. So slowly start walking down Pacific. Stop at the corner of O'Neill's. Stop at O'Neill's. And we will continue with our die-in there. Thank you so much.